This is Drone Nation, the show about flying drones for fun, business, and a real career. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
Flying drones for fun, business, and a real career. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're going up, way up, to talk about drones inspecting roofs and buildings.
Think about it. Someone has to check every roof after a hailstorm, and that used to mean a person climbing a very tall, very sketchy ladder.
Yeah, no thanks. Now a drone can fly the whole perimeter in minutes and send back 4K video while the inspector stands safely on the ground.
It's not just cool, it's actually safer. Falls from roofs and ladders are one of the leading causes of serious injury in the construction industry.
According to the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, falls account for about 1 in 3 construction worker deaths every single year.
That's a heartbreaking number, and drones are genuinely helping change it.
Insurance companies figured this out fast. After a big hailstorm, they used to send adjusters out one house at a time for weeks.
Now some companies deploy a single drone pilot who can document 20 or 30 roofs in a single day.
Which is wild because a manual inspection on a big commercial building, think a mall or a warehouse, can take an entire crew 2 full days.
A drone with a good thermal camera can do the same job in a couple of hours and actually see things a human eye would miss.
Thermal cameras detect heat leaking through the roof, which means they can spot insulation failures and water damage hiding under the surface.
Water damage you can't see from the outside is the sneaky villain of building maintenance. It just quietly destroys stuff.
And it gets expensive fast. Commercial roof repairs can run hundreds of thousands of dollars if problems are caught late.
Early detection saves real money, and that's exactly why building owners are paying for drone inspections even when nothing is obviously wrong.
Proactive inspections, they call it. Like a checkup at the doctor, instead of waiting until something actually hurts.
Great analogy. So what kind of drone are we actually talking about here? Like a little toy or something serious?
Serious gear. Most professional inspection drones are larger multi-rotor models, sometimes with 6 or 8 propellers for stability in wind.
They carry interchangeable camera payloads, regular RGB cameras, thermal imagers, sometimes even LiDAR sensors that build a three-dimensional model of the structure.
LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, and it basically bounces laser pulses off surfaces to map them in incredible detail.
So you end up with a precise digital twin of the building that engineers can study on a screen rather than dangling off the side.
The FAA requires pilots doing commercial work to hold a Part 107 certificate, which means passing a real aeronautical knowledge test.
Not just point and fly, you need to understand airspace, weather, emergency procedures, the whole picture.
And near cities or airports, there are extra rules about where you can operate and how high you can go.
Maximum altitude for most drone operations is 400 feet above ground level unless you get special authorization to go higher.
Which for a 10-story building inspection is actually plenty of headroom, no pun intended.
Little bit of pun intended, Robbie.
Maybe a little anyway. The data the drone collects gets processed through software that stitches photos into one giant map called an orthomosaic.
Orthomosaic. Love that word. It's basically a perfectly scaled overhead image you can measure distances on, like a blueprint, but from real life.
Engineers use it to flag cracked flashing, missing shingles, pooled water, rust on vac equipment, all without stepping foot on the roof.
And the reports get delivered digitally, sometimes the same day, with GPS coordinates marking every problem area.
That means the repair crew knows exactly where to go and what to bring. No guessing, no wasted trips.
Efficiency is a huge selling point for commercial clients who can't afford to shut down a building for days while someone pokes around up top.
Hospitals, data centers, schools, they all have roofs that need regular inspection and absolutely cannot afford long shutdowns.
A drone can fly early in the morning before business hours and have a full report ready by the time staff arrive.
There's also a growing niche in facade inspections. That's the vertical face of a building, windows, cladding, all of it.
Skyscrapers in big cities used to require swing stages, those suspended platforms you see dangling off tall buildings just to inspect for cracks.
Now a drone with a zoom camera can fly close and capture centimeter-level detail on a crack in the glass without roping anyone off the side.
If you want a career in this, you could combine a drone license with a background in civil engineering, architecture, or even insurance adjusting.
The combination of skills is worth real money. Some experienced drone inspection pilots charge several $100s an hour for commercial work.
And the market is growing. Research firms project the commercial drone services industry will be worth tens of billions of dollars by the early 2030s.
So whether you love tech, construction, aviation, or just genuinely never want to climb a sketchy ladder, this field has your name on it.
Drones keeping buildings safe, workers safer, and clients smarter. Honestly, a pretty satisfying way to earn a living.
Start studying for that Part 107, get some flight hours, and maybe one day you'll be the one mapping rooftops from a safe distance. See you next week on Drone Nation.